They're two conservationists on two different continents, but ultimately with the same goal. And they're the subject of a new animal documentary, Born to be Wild 3D, narrated by Morgan Freeman. 10's US correspondent Daniel Sutton caught up with the extraordinary women who are giving orphaned elephants and orangutans a second chance at life.
It's been over 50 years since Daphne Sheldrick first adopted orphaned elephants. She's created a safe haven for them at a very special nursery just outside Nairobi.
Can you explain a little bit about the connection between yourself, the keepers, and the elephants?
Well, we replaced the elephant family that the orphans have lost with a human family. Those keepers will be with them day and night until such time as they've made the transition into the wild herds, which can span upwards of 10 years. So they are part of the family, and the elephants will recognize those keepers for life.
In the wild, baby elephants would never be left alone. So here, the keepers always stay with them, even through the night.
One of our elephants came back after 35 years and recognized a keeper she hadn't seen since she was 5 years old.
The memory of an elephant?
Yeah, they never forget, and that's true, and it's been actually proven scientifically that they have a far greater memory than a human.
Do they feel that way with you, do you think?
I made a mistake with the first orphan in that there was just me, and when I had to leave her because my older daughter was getting married, just for 2 weeks, that elephant died of a broken heart. So I have to stand back a little, and the keepers are now the elephant family. They feed the elephants, they sleep with them, they're with them until such time as they make the transition. The elephants in the nursery now will outlive me by many, many years. So it really is a lifetime. When you take on an elephant, it's the long haul.
Thousands of miles away in Indonesia, Dr. Birute Galdikas continues her lifelong effort to save orphaned orangutans.
What made you fall in love with orangutans?
I think it was their eyes. There's something about them when you gaze into their eyes. They look at you as though they are really, really trying to understand who you are. There was something there that you could recognize as being very similar to our own eyes.
All these orangutans are here for one reason. Their mothers have been killed and their forest home cut down.
The thing I can't stop thinking about is that one scene where you are sharing a plate of spaghetti. You seem to have this amazing connection that other people just couldn't have. Is that how you view it?
Well, my connection comes because I've lived with orangutans so long that I intuitively understand them. And perhaps they understand me too. I don't know. It's like there's something written on my forehead. Speaks with orangutans. They are so fragile as infants, like our own kids. They need lots of love and attention.
All the vision I've seen is of people hugging and holding hands and touching. How important is that?
It's crucial. And the reason is, in the wild, an infant orangutan will cling to his or her mother until he or she is 5 years of age. In terms of the mother and the infant, it's very important in orangutan adaptation. Okay, there you go. There you go, Pushka. Here you go. Come on, here you go. That's a good line. The orangutans need all the help that they can get. They are on the verge of extinction. There's actually very few left in the wild now. And I hope that people will help them. And one of the ways they can help them is try to avoid eating palm oil. And it is palm oil that is causing orangutans to go extinct. We need to send a message to the palm oil companies that they need to be sustainable.
It's hard to say goodbye. But this is their destiny. They were born to be wild.
Wow. That's truly amazing work happening there. So beautifully shot too. We'll delve further into the issue of palm oil tomorrow on the show, and Born to be Wild 3D is screening at IMAX Melbourne now and will open at IMAX Darling Harbour on April 28. Plus, we've got a great competition coming up that could see you win a trip to Borneo. Time now for another great offer from the Circle of Marianne.